Hey guys, Chuck Grove with Foraging Truth. Hey, I have a little pond here in my backyard, and I decided last year after we filmed how to get your own bait fish that we threw some big channel cats in here, probably 2.5 footers, a little bigger than I like to eat. But what ended up happening was I had the right environment for a spawn. And you guys can see the water moving around behind me. We just fed them, and they're all running right about, between 3 to 6 inches long right now, but their growth cycle is very fast. So something you could do for homesteading is, if you do have a decorative pond and it's big enough, which mine's pretty decently sized, I have one down below, is go ahead and put fish in, because then, worst case scenario, you'll have fish. You can just go out and get a few fish out of the backyard and cook them up for dinner. But you also have that ability to barter and trade with catfish. But we have a lot of catfish right now. So something you might want to plan on doing. The other thing we also put in was a bunch of rosy red fatheads, and we have some regular black fatheads. I wanted my own fish bait, so those ended up spawning as well. So now I have hundreds of thousands of fish in my pond, which we're working on getting the duckweed killed back, which is the nutrient level of the water. You have to put an enzyme in, and you don't want to put a lot of enzyme in, because if you put too much enzyme in, you destroy the fish that you already have. Plus, a lot of people want to add a water device of some sort, as in any kind of aeration system, whether it be a sprayer or just underwater aerators. You don't want to do that if you have a high nutrient content, because you have a lot of scum on the bottom of your pond, and what's going to happen is you're going to turn that scum over, and it's going to kick off the bacteria in your pond. It's going to kill every fish that you have. So the first thing you have to do is get rid of the nutrients in the pond. Not all of them, but to a healthy level. And you should have a lot less black scum. The duckweed won't grow as well, which it didn't do this year. It usually blankets this pond, but we actually got it working, so we're going to keep on with it. Let's go look at some fish. When they're all up in the sun, the entire pond's covered. There's a big one there. That's probably a 10-incher right there. So in conclusion, guys, what you want to do is maximize everything that you have. Make it as inexpensive as you can think of. There's no reason to be buying fish. There's no reason to be buying a bunch of stuff or sinking all your money that is meant for your family into something like this. You could actually very easily get a couple fish from a lake, bring them back, throw them in your pond. Let them do their thing. You have more fish. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and also comment below, see if you want to see more fish videos, unless you want us to stay up on how the fish are progressing and everything that's going on here on my little homestead. And always keep foraging.